Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner, and of course it's Friday, so we do something a little bit different on Friday, and you might notice it's winter. That's because we're back in Alaska. We're actually in Northport, Alaska, and we have a YAR scout vehicle for really, well, only because I want one. And what we're going to be doing in this episode is we're not going to be getting a vehicle that I know of anyway, but if we come across one then we're going to take it. But we've got some unfinished business here in Alaska, and what we're going to do is, as the title of the video suggests, we're going to unlock some of Alaska's secrets, some of the things that we've missed, and we're going to start here in Northport. And I know of at least 2 upgrade locations that I have not yet discovered that are not visible on the map. So I'm going to go for both of them. There is possibly a third, but I think I might have gotten that one. It's hard to tell. I'm using an online map resource from Spin Tires Wiki. And that's showing me things that I can't see on the in-game map. Might consider that cheating, but it's one of those. I did intend on going and getting another vehicle today, but I came across this information and thought, you know what, no, I would really like Alaska to be more complete. And in the course of this, I also found out, at least towards where we're heading, there is a mission that I've missed as well, that's not visible without going this way. So I guess the moral is, if there is a road, take that road. Now, as for the YAR, I purchased it. We'll probably use it for similar things to this in the future, if we can get past these trees, of course. This track is not designed for large vehicles, and this is a larger style scout vehicle. That's a nice new dent in the front, but there we go, there is an upgrade. Now, before I grab it, I'll show you it on the map. So the road right behind the garage, if you just head along there, you will find it at this little lake here. So let's grab that, if we can make our way through the sludge. And we'll grab that. That is a raised suspension kit for the Ford CLT 9000. And from here, where I'm actually going to go next is down this little road right here, and down towards this section. You'll understand why when we get there. But I'll do this sort of faster pace because we have 4 regions in Alaska to get through, so let's move on to that next waypoint. This thing is quite greedy on fuel, didn't consider that, but not to worry. So I'll see you guys when we get to our next destination, and I'll show you where it is on the map when we get there. Okay, here we are at the next location, and as you can see, it's an objective, lost oil tank. And if we show this task, and we'll just accept it and track it, have a look at the map, trailer's down there. I don't know what kind of trailer it is. It's a scout fuel carrier. I think we can pick that up with the YAR. We'll certainly give it a bash. I don't know the correct way of getting down there, but I don't know if there necessarily is a correct way of getting down there, but I can actually see it right there. We do have an autonomous winch, so we have that going for us. That tree is going to make life a bit more difficult, mind you. Okay, we've made it to the scout trailer. That's not the right way to go. As you can see, we did do a bit small massive amount of damage because I came down that hill on anything but my wheels. Let's just hope we can actually hook up to this trailer with this truck as we destroy some of the trees that we will probably need to get out of here. And let's attach the trailer. As best I can tell, I think I'm supposed to go that way. That looks more traversable. Well, let's get this one dropped off. Just a quick side task. That's a huge amount of damage. That's a really big rock. So we'll follow this icy section up here, see where this takes us, and make our way to drop this off, and then we'll move on with the next task. This is actually the right way to go. This makes significantly more sense. Of course, with this vehicle, we are now facing very much the wrong direction. A 35-point turn. Wreck the engine in the process. Poor trailer is getting absolutely hammered here. There we are. And up and across the bridge. Relatively easy task if you go the right direction. If you don't, then it's not. There we are. $1,000. Now, as I mentioned, all of this happens in this area of the map, right over here. So what I'm going to do is, there's a potential upgrade location down here that I might not have gotten. It could just be hidden just off the edge here. And I'll check that. If it's not, next location is up in this area, so I'll go and check this one. I'll bring you guys back if there is an upgrade location there that I haven't got, and otherwise we'll be up here. See you guys when we get there. Okay, on to the next location here, and as you can see, I didn't get this one before, and this one is located, get rid of that marker there, just down here behind these rocks on the south part of the map. So we'll pick this one up. It's raised suspension for the Hummer H2, which is something we actually needed. But onto the north side of the map now, and we'll see how we get on there. Okay, just pulling in to the last upgrade location for Northport here. And let's get that. That is an engageable diff kit that provides considerable traction advantage over unlocked diffs, making traversing uneven terrain easier for the Hummer H2, which is absolutely fantastic. And it is located right here on the north part of the map. If you just follow the river carefully, it's a very steep bank on the side of that river. But that's all the upgrade locations for this map, so I'm gonna move over to another map, check the resource I have, and see what we can do there. Okay, on to the next one now, and this one requires you to go fully off-road, as you can see, but there is another upgrade location discovered. This one is race suspension for the International Lodestar 1700, which I'm pretty sure we did have. Don't know if we still have it, but we did have it. And its location is in Mountain River, and it's just over here at the warehouse, down on this little jetty out section of terrain. As far as I can tell, that's the only missed one in this area. And if we have a look at our stats now, we're only missing 2. I haven't checked one region, but there's 2 potential in another, so I will move over to another region and see what we can find there. Okay, on to this one here. This one is in White Valley. I'm surprised I missed this one because it's so close to the garage, but this one is the Westline V12 M900 engine. That is for a whole host of vehicles, of which 2 we have, and that location is right here next to the lake. So this is the garage here, and you just head along this road. It's basically right behind the service centre. Now, on to the next one, which I believe is also in this region. I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, here we are at the final missing upgrade location. If I can get onto this island, preferably on my wheels. There we are there. This is a Het 8V 6.2T military grade engine, which is for the Hummer and a few other vehicles. And its location on the map is just up here, next to the gateway for Mountain River. There is this trail that runs along, and then it's on this little island here. It's a slightly tricky trail, probably better suited to a scout vehicle over a large full-size truck. But with that being done, we now have 23 out of 23 upgrades unlocked. We're still missing some missions, but that's okay. Not to worry about that at all. We'll do that, like I mentioned, most of them will be done on a live stream at some point in the future. But for now, that's all I have time for. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one, and hopefully it's been helpful to you. If you are also struggling for upgrade locations, then hopefully this has helped. I will do this for each and every region throughout the course of this series, but that is the Alaska one ticked off and ready to move on from there. But if it has been useful, hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, you can always subscribe and ring that bell notification as well. That way you get notified of all future uploads. And for those of you who are interested in these sort of off the beaten track style episodes, every Friday I try and do something a little bit different than just contract progression. And hopefully you guys like that. Let me know in the comments if that is something you'd like to see me continue. And I will be back tomorrow with more SnowRunner. It's also worth noting you can join me over on Discord. There will be screenshots posted to Discord the same day this video goes out, with screenshots of the maps I used to find these locations. They are full of all sorts of useful information, so if that's something that is beneficial to you, head over to Discord and check them out. But I will see you all next time. Thank you all very kindly for watching. Bye for now.